Here we go. This is a misty morning on the homestead, and here are the deer coming back from their travels early in the morning. This is a video about Myrtle and how well she's doing because with her broken foot and her two babies, she hasn't been able to travel with the other mommies. But here she is here, and she's doing great. So they're going to go down and have some corn. I've got everything ready for them. This is Myrtle right here. See, she's walking so well. She limps a little bit, but not totally incapacitated like she was. This makes me so happy. I was just in tears seeing this because all of July and August, I followed her around with my snake boots on through the pastures and the tall grass to make sure that she had water and food and that she knew she wasn't alone. And then in late July, I found something called calf creep, which is some high protein pellets that they feed to calves that are being weaned. And it really helped her, I think. I would single her out and make sure that she got this high protein food because I think that, corn is just really carbohydrates. So I wanted to make sure that she got protein to help her foot heal. And I really think it helped. And that's what she's eating here in this bowl. Look at her, look at me, my sweet little Myrtle. Her calves, or her fawns, are all sleeping somewhere in the woods. She's such a good mom, though. She still favors it, but at least she rested on the ground when she's eating, and she can go with the others on their travels. I was so worried about Myrtle and her broken foot. I'm so glad that it's so much better. So this is Myrtle right here. She's gonna come over and eat in this other bowl, I think. So that was the calf creep in this bowl here. And then she's ready for some corn. Oh no, underneath the bird feeder is peanuts and sunflower seeds. So she likes those. Mhm. So now she's gonna have some corn. she's right here, is my Myrtle. The biggest one is this deer here. That's his Hazel. Hazel also has twins. And she has usually 2 fawns or 3 fawns every year. She's a big deer. I just love when the mommies all come to eat together. And this is water here, so they drink quite a bit here. There's water in the yellow bowl too. And here's Myrtle. So peaceful. At the end of this video, I have a closer look at Myrtle and her foot and how well she's doing. But this one's just so nice on this misty morning to see them all down here eating together. This is still Myrtle here. You'll see her raise her foot up, kind of shake it a little bit, so it still bothers her, but it's so much better than it was this past summer. What a trooper to have 2 little babies, to not be able to travel with the other mommies, to just hobble around. Okay, this one in the front, this is Darlene, and she broke this foot, this leg, last February. So she's hobbled around. And this tent little thing here is supposed to go up on the pole to keep the squirrels off the bird feeder, but the raccoons keep taking it off. So she made that thing go clang, and everybody like freaked out a little bit. But her leg still really bothers her. She's really sweet. Okay, so this is Myrtle. She's back here. This is peanuts and bird seed on this particular tree stump. So she's gonna have some of that. Myrtle hears her babies, I think. She's looking into the woods. Yeah, if you want to see a better close-up of Myrtle, you can just kind of skip ahead in this video towards the end of it, where she's in a different part of the yard. But this is pretty peaceful here. Very calming to watch. Okay, Myrtle does not like the bucks coming in amongst all the mommies, so she's not going to put up with it. And look, the little fawn wants to fight him or something. And so here goes Myrtle. She's going to take care of that situation. This is Myrtle here. He's back, and Myrtle sees him. She told him to leave, and he's still here. So she comes back over to let him know. Myrtle hears her babies. I think her babies are awake. She hears them. That's the direction of the area where she hides them to let them sleep. And so now Myrtle has left. She's going down into the woods to go find her babies. This is Myrtle here. A little bit of a limp still. But she's doing so good. She really is. So here you'll get a much better view of Myrtle and how well she's doing with her foot. This is Clarice, otherwise known as the Peanut Thief. And in the furthest black bowl are peanuts, and Clarice just can't help herself. Those peanuts are for Myrtle. I knew Myrtle was out there. Here comes Myrtle. She sees Clarice eating her peanuts. This is not going to go well for Clarice. There we go. Good job, Myrtle. And see how well she's walking on her back left foot. Oh, she's doing so good. I'm so happy. I'm just so happy. It was a rough summer, wasn't it, Myrtle? Those are my two favorite girls, Clarice and Myrtle. I love all the others too, but these two are special. There's always noise and interruptions from the house across the street. I'm trying to get enough money together to put a fence right across the front yard because they built a house there. Oh, Myrtle's nose itches. Just not even a legal distance from the road. And I spend so much time trying to build trust with the animals, and then they make noise, and the house didn't have to go there. There were acres and acres and acres of other places to put it. But I'll get the fence at some point. I'm working on it. I have a GoFundMe. I'll put that in the link below to try to get enough money to build it's like 100-foot fence that I need across the front yard to block all the activity over there. Oh, my sweet Myrtle, you're doing so good. And her babies are doing good. They're probably sleeping somewhere, but at this point she's weaned them. But she still takes care of them. Yeah, see, she'll stretch that left leg out, the back left leg. But she's standing on it, which is not something that she did all summer long. They're just so loud across the street. Lots of visitors and kids, and I live in the country. I came here to live in the country, and I don't know why they would just take it away from me. But a fence will fix it. And there go my girls. See how good she's doing? She's using it, she's walking on it. I was so worried about her.